Hello everybody, glad you made it back. Good to see you. Well, they're calling for a lot of rain today. What I really need to do is get this cedar tree, all this project wood I got, hung up somehow, get it off the ground, sort through some of it, get some of the pieces out I'm needing to start off with. But if we get into too much rain and stuff, what I did do was bring some flour. I brought some butter and milk and a little lunch cooler. I want to attempt to make some homemade biscuits on top of the wood stove today. I got some canned chicken, home canned chicken, and homemade raspberry jelly. So instead of the old MREs and the dehydrated meals and stuff, the canned soups and stuff I've been messing with, I actually want to make a decent meal this time, and we'll see how that goes. It'll be my first attempt to making any biscuits on top of a wood stove, but I got an idea. I think it'll work, so stick around. I hope you like it. I've been out here sorting through the wood. It's starting to get dark and sprinkly now. Still in the morning time though, but they're calling for rain today. But I'll show you what I got here. This will probably let the cat out of the bag and let you know what I'm going to attempt to do. So here's what I got sorted out of that cedar. Now you can probably tell what it's going to be, I guess. Let me take you in a different angle here. Well, it's what I'm hoping to be. Okay, so here's the bottom of your rocker. You know, you got supports all the way around, supports for the seat all the way around, the arms, and then the back here. And then that up there would be your backrest, maybe. This is just roughed in, so I don't know what's going to work and what's not. I still got some larger wood here to probably split seat pieces out of, and maybe even a backrest, I'm not sure, or anything else I gotta come up with. And I still got some little stuff back in there, but that's what I want to try to do. I want to try to build a rocking chair of some sorts for out here, somewhere to just kick back in. I don't know if I'm gonna have to use nails or screws or anything. I do have some wood glue, but what I'm wanting to do, I got that hand drill. I want to kind of notch, or peg out the ends of these, carve them out, drill in everywhere I need drilled, and put them together that way and see what happens. I don't know. I'm not no chair building expert. It's the first time I ever did this, so we're learning together. Just like everything else I do, it's on the fly. So hopefully it turns out. It's not going to happen like fast. It's going to take me a while, so I'll just show you my progress as I go along. But that's what I got so far. I still got all that wood left. It's pretty good size for if I have to actually, cut something down to build something. I got it off the ground a little bit there. I'm gonna work on getting that up better off the ground. And then all these twigs here, still all that cedar scrap, or not really scrap. I can build something out of it, but just wanted to see that tree carry on somehow. So that's where we're at now. I got the fire going. And I did have a visitor here when I got in, got the fire going. I got a mouse lives there now. I had a roll of paper towels hanging up there, so he's got started chewing on that, and pretty sure he's got his nest built in a little stack of wood I got in there by the stove. I seen him. He came out and looked at me a couple times. He wasn't real scared, so maybe he'll be a little buddy like Mr. Jingles or something. Who knows? He's weird looking like kangaroo rats or something. He's kind of fat and got the big round ears and big buggy eyes with a real long tail, but he's not really like a rat. He's brown, so I don't know. We'll see what happens with him. It's this annoying sprinkle out there right now, and I'm ready for something to eat. I brought up a little lunch cooler with some butter and milk. I'm gonna attempt some biscuits here. I got about a little over half a stick of butter right here. I already had one open, so I'm gonna go with that. Take this piece and throw it in my biscuit pan, but I'm gonna chop this butter up into small chunks. I'll make it kind of like lard biscuits. I've just got some butter, salted butter, and I got the little got a little piece of stump off that cedar tree. Make me a little table here. It works pretty good. It's handy, not too heavy. Move it around wherever I need to. So there's just some butter chunked up. Well, I'm gonna go with, I just brought some paper bowls so I don't have that much garbage. I don't have much water. I gotta hold my water down here by hand, so I bring a gallon or two at a time. So I'm not gonna be doing dishes right now, or do as little as I have to. Most stuff garbage I have I can burn. So I don't have no special recipe amount wise, so there's about a half a stick of butter, salted butter. I'm gonna put maybe a cup and a half self-rising flour. Not quite a half a cup. Just trying to fill this bowl where I can still work in it. Which it might be more than a cup. That's just a coffee cup. I'm calling it a cup. So I want to mash these, cut it in, whatever you call it. Mix this butter and flour together. I'm thinking that heat does something to them magnets I got holding that grate on the top of the stove. I was gonna raise it up to where it's not so close to the stove, but the magnets aren't wanting to stick that good now. I guess the heat takes the stick out of them. I don't know, but it still stays on there good. It just don't stick like it used to. This ain't much of a cutter, but it's working. Just trying to get that butter mixed through that flour best I can here. I almost have put too much flour in this little bowl, but I think that'll work. All right. So now I'm gonna start off with about half that cup of milk. I just got regular milk, no buttermilk. Had to stop at the gas station to get that. I'm not gonna quite put all that in there yet. I gotta see how that goes. Just trying to make up a not too wet, pasty mixture. I want the flour to have some air in it still, a little lumpy, to make a good fluffy buttery biscuit. I got this pan here, I'm gonna put them in. I got that butter, so I'm gonna throw it on there, let that butter warm up. Let me stop you on here and keep on mixing this. I might have to add a little more milk, but I ain't gonna sit here and mix it, waste a bunch of camera time. Alright, I got it mixed up pretty decent. It's not like pancake mixed or nothing. It's a little bit, I got a little bit stiffer than that. I end up putting 3/4 of that coffee cup of milk. It was 1.5 cups of the coffee cup of flour and 1/2 stick of butter. So we'll see what that gives us. Looks like there'll be 2 or 3 biscuits there. I got the butter warmed up in the pan here. So just gonna do it drop style, I guess. Try to form them a little bit. Yeah, I think I got 4. They're not huge, but 4 medium biscuits. I don't know. I don't have no timer. The heat on the stove can vary, whatever. I'm just going to do this by sight and smell. When I smell it start cooking, I'll take a little peek at it. Keep an eye on it, see what I gotta do. So there's that. Alright, let me show you how I'm gonna do the stove now. Tell you what, that locust is the hottest burning stuff I've found out here yet. It's a pretty good chilly sprinkle going on out there right now, and I am sweating in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and get another piece of locust in there. Alright, so I'm gonna put the biscuits up there on top like that. I got this aluminum pan. I'm just gonna set over it like that, and hopefully that'll catch the heat and, you know, get it through there and maybe cook the top of the biscuits just as maybe as quick as the bottom. So let's give that a little bit and see how it does. So a little peek in here. That butter's really sizzling in the bottom. They're rising a little bit, browning a little. I better leave the top on. Come back to it later. Starting to smell them, so I'm gonna be careful here. I don't want to burn them. I might have to flip them or something. One side a little off. I should have leveled up my grill with some more butter to one side than the other. That's all right. We'll get it. Really starting to smell good in here now. See what they look like. Yeah, they're not. They're just now getting brown there. This is the first time, so I'm just trying to be careful. I don't want to keep opening it, but I don't want to burn them up either. They're looking good. Just trying to keep a good eye. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and flip them now. They're not quite browning on top like I thought they would, but oh, they're looking nice. They're browning a little on top. I'm just afraid to burn them. Oh man, look at that. Looking nice. All right. All right, guys, I think we got the nice flaky buttery biscuits we're after here. Boy, that pan's hot. How's that? They're good. Buttery. Alright, next thing I need to do, brought the old frying pan with me, but I got home canned chicken. My mom canned for me, gave me some. I'm gonna warm that up now. Alright, set that up on the stove and let it warm up. Get back with you. Lots of chicken there. One wide mouth, half quart jar, I guess. That's quite a bit of chicken. It's gonna be good with them biscuits. Here real quick while the chicken's warming up, I'll show you some mods I did on my Carhartt jacket, my winter jacket. It's one of the long coat ones with the open pockets, and I didn't like the open pockets. I like the open pockets, but not that well in the woods, so because they get crap falls in them, they get full of debris and sticks and everything. So what I did was, this is the bottom of a pair of pants pockets. I cut off some old pants I had from work, and work pants, sewed the tops on them, hemmed them on a sewing machine, and then made flaps for these pockets. There's no buttons or nothing, just flaps, you know. You get right in, it keeps the debris out. All the pockets I did that way. They always give you the one pocket with the button on it, which that one's fine, but just open flaps. And then what I did, I like all my bushcraft junk, woods junk, earth color, so I used some brown grit dye, and I also used walnut husk stain, where my dad had a 5-gallon bucket full of walnuts that got rained on, got full of water, and the hulls and everything in there were rotten and made a real nice stainy sludge. So, but I had to wash it a couple times to get that when I get, you know, get that extra out of it where it soaked it up. But then I took and you take 16 ounces of beeswax, 16 ounces of turpentine, 16 ounces of boiled linseed oil, and you mix them all together, warm up, melt down the beeswax, mix them in together, stir them into a big sludge, and let it cool, and it turns into almost like that snow seal stuff you put on boots and everything, which is a waterproofer. I rub that in over the whole jacket. It's canvas, and then take a hair dryer or a heat gun and just kind of melt it in, warm it in, which makes it pretty well waterproof. So I did that a while back before I even got on messing with YouTube or any of that stuff. But my chicken's about warmed up, so I'm gonna pull that off. Okay, we got some hot chicken now. I'm gonna have that on my biscuits here. Whew. Hot. Got plenty here to eat, I tell you. And then another homemade dish from my mom here, some raspberry jelly. I'm gonna eat that on about half these biscuits. Biscuits turned out pretty good too. Nice and flaky and soft, buttery. I got one biscuit left and enough in that jar for that other biscuit I'll save for later for a snack. A little bit of my favorite Cajun spice for the chicken. That's some good raspberry jelly. Nice meal here, guys. Ate a lot of MREs in my life and a lot of them dehydrated meals. I haven't found one to compare to this yet. Okay guys, I'm gonna eat up. I'll get back with you later. Well, I'm pretty stuffed now. I still got enough food to have a nice meal later on too. The rain's kind of let up pretty good now, I guess. Hopefully it's quit, but I don't know. I guess that's probably all I'm going to upload on this trip. I'm going to go take me a scout around the woods and just check out what's going on around here, and I'll probably do a little bit of work on them chair parts I made. I'll do a little bit of thinking on that and a little bit of carving and whatnot. But I hope I encourage you to get out and do some stuff in the woods. Do whatever you like. Just get out, do it. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.